Hey guys, welcome to Screen Junkies News. I'm Alicia Malone and I'm joined by a very special guest, Mari Takahashi. How you going?
Hi, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
Does it feel like you're actually here right now because you just got back from Tokyo?
Yeah, I'm a little jet lagged. I'm still kind of in Tokyo land, which is amazing.
That must have been amazing. Now you were there for Ghost in the Shell. You got a sneak peek at the trailer and then some other parts of the movie. Overall thoughts before we get into it?
Surprising.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah, it took my expectations of what I thought the movie would be like and exceeded them. And I'm very, very happy to say that.
Yeah, so I don't know the anime very well, but you were saying that this movie feels more like a coming of age story. Is that right?
Right. So I watched the anime when I was 10 years old on VHS in Japanese. Not a lot of it registered at that time. You know, I just thought it was a cool movie and it was cyber. You know, it was like really futuristic and it was really neat. Never did I think it was so introspective and deep, and I have faith that they're gonna make it so, and I think they're gonna make it so that you know, the character, the Major, she's a cyborg with a human mind, and that human mind is constantly being not regenerated, but she's always growing more into her cyborg bodies. And I think it's going to tap on the question of who she is and what is she really, and all these memories that's locked inside of her, what does it actually mean? And I think that'll really speak to a wider audience than just people who are interested in the anime. I think it'll speak to all of us in the way that we're constantly asking who we are and what are we and what do these memories mean.
It sounds like it has a lot more than just action, and so I think it's right that you have someone like Scarlett Johansson, who is such a fantastic actress. How does she look on screen? I love her hair.
Yeah, you know, director Rupert Sanders really said that, and I might botch up this quote, he said that she has the cyberpunk look baked in. And that's interesting to me because when I think of Scarlett Johansson, that's not the vision that I think of her. Not immediately so. But when I see her on screen for this, you know, I can see her playing a completely different role than I see her. In certain parts of the trailer, you can see her eyes are almost dead and robotic. They're just there's not much going on, and then all of a sudden you see this little spark and she's there again.
Yeah.
And I think that's not only beautiful but really it's realistic. I think looking at her track record and the movies that she's chosen, from Lucy and Her and
I just thought of another one, Under the Skin.
Oh yeah,
yeah, where she plays an alien. She does seem to like these sci-fi sort of futuristic roles.
She does, and I wish that I got a chance to ask her why she's drawn to these roles in these movies, but maybe there is more to her as a person, and when she goes in for casting, you know, directors and casting directors see that within her, that she has a honest she's drawn to these for a reason.
Yeah.
Maybe she's a little bit more philosophical for where she comes from, and that'll, I think, add a lot to this particular character.
Yeah, I wonder if she is interested in the future herself. That's something that's fascinating. Of course, the casting of Scarlett Johansson has been quite controversial because the character has been changed from Japanese to a white lady. So people are saying about whitewashing.
Right.
What's your take on that?
So, being a Japanese American-born, 100% Japanese person, you know, I have really differing thoughts about this. But I took the time to interview a lot of Japanese people, you know, whether people are into anime or not, or manga or not. It was all sorts of people, and I realized that they're just happy that this film is being made. They're happy that an American Hollywood movie will be made from this manga, so that it will be exposed to the world. Not only that, you know, I do believe that Motoko as a character, her brain may be Japanese, her name may be Japanese, but the outside of her, the shell of her, if you will, is anything you want it to be. And, you know, she at one point has a body of a man. At the end of it, she has a body of a small child.
Right.
And the one thing that doesn't change about her is her brain. this might be a little off topic when we talked about this beforehand, but I was talking to a friend of mine who is Filipino, who was born in Japan. On the outside, he's Filipino, and oftentimes he's not accepted in Japanese culture and within the society as a Japanese person. But in his mind, he is Japanese. Culturally, he's Japanese. His mannerisms are Japanese. And so it goes back to this coming of age sort of feel of who are we really?
Yeah.
Does what's on the outside really matter, or is it really what's on the inside that does? And I think this movie, I hope it really taps into that.
That's a really interesting take and something I haven't heard before. So that makes me look at it in a completely different way.
Right.
Do you think Ghost in the Shell could be a hit and appeal to that wider audience?
I do hope so. I hope that people are able to see it beyond the controversy, because the controversy is so easy to point a finger at. Oh, this character has a Japanese name. This character is from a Japanese manga and anime. And honestly, I think my otaku friends in the United States are more upset than a lot of Japanese people are. And it's almost like you're defending something that in any other anime and manga, you might have a really good defense.
Right.
But I think for this particular anime and this particular movie, I do think that the casting is correct. And they do have an international cast, as they should. You know, Ghost is set in a time where there has been 2 world wars since our time that we know here. Tokyo is completely gone. I mean, there are parts of the world that have been completely fallen off the map. And so you have to think that there have been people who have been displaced and people who have immigrated in and out of different places. I don't know if a lot of the viewers of the anime know that all of the signage and all of the posters in the world that is in Ghost is all in Chinese.
Oh, right.
It's not in Japanese.
Wow.
So that should already tell you that there has been a displacement of culture and people already. So I think that it all ties into, for this particular movie, I think this mixture of culture, including a Caucasian person playing somebody with a Japanese name, is not incorrect.
Wow, that's so interesting. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Mari, for going to Tokyo and finding out all that stuff
Thanks
for
for
us.
sending me there. It was a blast.
I'm glad you had fun. I can't wait to see Ghost in the Shell. And if you guys want more from Screen Junkies News, click over here, see some stuff, subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at SJ News. We'll see you soon.